There's something very different about going hands-on with the Galaxy S9 and S9 versus other phones I've previewed in recent years. As I played with Samsung's new flagships, I heard a lot of laughing in the demo area, and they were not at the phone's expense. From a super slow-mo video recording mode that's smart enough to sense motion to very weird augmented reality emoji, Samsung designed its new phones to delight. Available for pre-order March 2nd and on shelves March 16th, the Galaxy S9 and S9 also make Bixby more useful, take stereo sound to the next level and pack a faster Snapdragon 845 processor. But to the unique talents of these handsets, which look nearly identical to their predecessors, enough to compel you to upgrade. Galaxy S9 and S9 specs. Galaxy S9 price $720, $840. Display 5.8 inches, 2960 by 1440 pixels. 6.2 inches, 2960 by 1440 pixels. Camera 12MP Super Speed Dual Pixel f1.5 f2.4 12MP Super Speed Dual Pixel f1.5 f2.4 12MP Telephoto with 2x zoom f2.4 front camera 8MP f1.7 8MP f1.7 CPU Snapdragon 845 Snapdragon 845 RAM 4GB 6GB storage 64GB 64GB microSD up to 400GB UP to 400GB battery 3000 mAh 3500 mAh colors Midnight Black, Coral Blue, Lilac Purple Midnight Black, Coral Blue, Lilac Purple size 5.8 by 2.7 by 0.33 inches 6.2 by 2.9 by 0.33 inches weight 5.8 ounces 6.7 ounces Pricing and availability. Samsung says it will sell the Galaxy S9 unlocked for $719.99. That's $30 a month if you opt for 24 monthly payments. You can get the S9 for $839.99, or $35 a month. Both those prices are lower than the respective $750 and $850 price tags that the S8 and S8 debuted at. Defying rumors about a price hike for the new phones, T-Mobile is selling the Galaxy S9 and S9 for $720 and $840, respectively. However, AT is charging a much higher $790 and $915 via its 30-month Next program. Verizon's pricing is $799 and $929. You will be able to save when the Galaxy S9 starts pre-orders on March 2nd. Samsung says eligible phones will qualify for a $350 trade-in rebate, though it didn't specify which models are eligible. More top 10 Galaxy S9 features. Design more actually less of a good thing. The Galaxy S9 and S9 look like dead ringers for the Galaxy S8 and S8, and I'm not complaining. Samsung says it made the bezels on the Infinity display a bit narrower on the top and bottom while making the iris scanner above the screen more subtle. The Quad HD OLED displays are also brighter than before, but Samsung didn't specify by how much. Available in 3 colors, Midnight Black, Coral Blue and Lilac Purple. All 3 of the hues for the S9 and S9 look fetching, but the purple pops the most. Despite reports that the phones would have a more matte finish, I didn't notice much of a difference, and you'll definitely need to wipe these phones down periodically to avoid fingerprint smudges. Speaking of which, Samsung has fixed the worst part about the S8 and S8 by moving the fingerprint sensor beneath the rear camera, as opposed to the side. This way, there's much less risk of smudging the lens than there was with last year's models. Although Samsung doesn't have a direct answer to Apple's Face ID in the iPhone X, it has made unlocking its phones easier with a new Intelligent Scan feature. Intelligent Scan combines iris scanning with facial recognition to make sure you can log in, without having to switch between methods. Basically, if iris scanning doesn't work, and it can be a challenge in bright light, face recognition will kick in. We'll have to test this out thoroughly to see how well and how fast it works. Camera better in low light, super slow-mo done right. If there's one area the Galaxy S8 trailed the iPhone X and the Google Pixel 2, it's photo quality. And this is where Samsung's new super speed dual pixel camera definitely ups the ante. Although it packs the same 12-megapixel resolution as the Galaxy S8, the camera now offers a variable aperture that's mechanical, capable of switching on the fly from f1.5 to f2.4. The Galaxy S9 will be the phone to get if you want a 2x optical zoom, and to leverage features like live focus for taking portraits, as only the S9 offers a second telephoto lens. More Galaxy S9 versus iPhone X face-off similar to the human eye. Samsung says the main camera on both the S9 and the S9 can let in up to 28% more light overall, compared with the Galaxy S8. In a side-by-side demo with the Galaxy S8 taken in a contraption that simulated a dim environment, a photo by the Galaxy S9 looked clearer and brighter, while the S8 exhibited a fair amount of noise. We were not permitted to use an iPhone X during our hands-on time with the Galaxy phones, but we'll bring you some real-world comparisons soon. On the software front, the Galaxy S9 offers multi-frame noise reduction, which Samsung claims reduces noise by up to 30% compared with the Galaxy S8. This is partly because the camera sensor now has dedicated memory RAM for processing images. We saw this benefit in action in a close-up of a teddy bear's ear. The S9's image looked a lot cleaner zoomed in. The literal show-stopping feature of the S9's camera is super slow-mo. Once you enter this mode in the camera, the Galaxy S9 and S9 are smart enough to automatically sense motion and slow things all the way to 960 frames per second FPS at 720p resolution. This was especially cool when recording, confetti being thrown and a tiny pop-outer being set off. Sony's Xperia XZ Premium shoots at the same rate and resolution in slow-mo, but it doesn't have any AI features built in. The slow-mo part of the video lasts 0.2 seconds, and the whole clip is 6 seconds, making it easy to share. In fact, you can easily turn a slow-mo clip into your phone's lock screen wallpaper. But the real fun starts when you check out the multiple effects, including loop, swing and my favorite, reverse. These modes are built for sharing and are guaranteed to compel your social media contacts to ask you which phone you used. The slow-mo video looked fairly smooth and sharp, but it can be tricky capturing the action at the right moment, even in auto mode. Fortunately, you can switch to manual mode if you know the exact moment you wanted to fire up slow-mo. R-emoji no Animoji killer. If you feel constrained by the iPhone XS limited selection of animal avatars for its Animoji, you'll like the freedom the Galaxy S9's R-emoji provides. That's because you can turn yourself into an animated 3D emoji. The problem is that the R-emoji look a little wonky in practice. Creating an R-emoji is pretty simple using the S9's front camera. You just use the front-facing 8MP shooter to analyze 100 points on your face, after which you'll see a Nintendo Mio-like avatar pop up on the phone. From there, you can tweak anything from the skin tone and hairstyle to the clothes, and the Galaxy S9 will automatically create 18 R-emoji stickers you can share with others right from the keyboard in various apps, including messaging. Similar to the iPhone X, you can also create videos with sound using your R-emoji, complete with facial expressions. Unfortunately, the Galaxy S9's hardware doesn't seem nearly as sophisticated as the true depth sensor on the iPhone X, as my eyebrow-raising, smiles and other movements didn't look as realistic as I hoped. The R-emoji itself also didn't look that much like me. It's more like a caricature. That's not quite right. Bixby grows up and gets makeup. Samsung still has no plans to put its Bixby Assistant up against Google Assistant, Alexa or Siri, but it is finding ways to make its software more practical. Using the camera app, for instance, you can push a button to fire up Bixby Vision and translate signs on the fly. Even more impressive, the translated words appear directly on whatever sign or menu you're pointing the S9's camera at. Bixby feature that gets more OOHS and Rs is virtual makeup. You can try out a new lipstick shade in real time or false eyelashes to see how they look on your face, then order that makeup directly from a partner like Sephora. My colleague Caitlin tried out the new Bixby lens and was impressed by the camera's ability to map her features and apply false lashes and coral lipstick, just as a professional makeup artist would. The lashes in particular made her want to tap to buy immediately. The new feature could prove to be more gimmicky than useful, but Sephora has a devoted customer base that might be tempted by the S9's beauty tie-in. Other new Bixby Vision talents include place recognition and estimating calories of food, although Google's lens feature in the Pixel 2 seems more sophisticated regarding its ability to automatically display star ratings for businesses. Stereo speakers more than just extra volume. The Galaxy S8 and S8 sounded a bit flat, but the Galaxy S9 and S9 fixed that with stereo speakers that pump out 1.4 times more volume. In a quick demo, it was immediately clear that the newer phones produce fuller audio. As a bonus, these handsets support Dolby Atmos, which tricks your brain into thinking that you're hearing sounds in specific locations around you. For instance, at one point it felt like a helicopter was zooming over my head. DexPad a step closer to replacing your PC. We liked the concept of the original Dex, but the execution was a little clunky. The new DexPad accessory, price TBD, makes the prospect of turning your phone into a mini PC a little more appealing. And it works with the Galaxy S9 and S9 as well as the S8, S8 and Note 8. For one, the DexPad now supports up to 2K resolution on a larger monitor, compared with 1080p on the Dex. And the lay-flat design of the DexPad makes it easy to use your Galaxy S9 as a touchpad when docked, although you can still connect a full-size keyboard and mouse. As for apps, Samsung says it has up to 40 partners optimizing their Android apps for this accessory, including the Final Fantasy XV Pocket Edition game. Galaxy S9 vs S9. What's different? The main differences between the Galaxy S9 and S9 are a bigger display, more RAM and more cameras. The S9 has a 5.8-inch screen, while the S9 steps that up to 6.2 inches. The S9 also offers more RAM at 6GB, versus 4GB for the S9. But the biggest upgrade for the S9 is its dual cameras, which enables 2x optical zoom and live focus. Last but not least, the S9 has a beefier battery, 3500 mAh versus 3000 mAh, the same sizes as the Galaxy S8 and S8, respectively. Galaxy S8 and Galaxy S9. The price difference between the phones should be around $100, but that's not confirmed. Outlook: the Galaxy S8 and Galaxy S8 were the best all-around phones for several months last year, until the Pixel 2 stole Samsung's camera thunder and the iPhone X pulled ahead in display quality and its Face ID technology. The Galaxy S9 and S9 look like they have the potential to take the camera mantle back, and some of the new augmented reality capabilities are impressive. But the lack of hardware advancement for the front camera shows in the not fully baked R emoji. If you own a Galaxy S7 or older Android phone, the Galaxy S9 and S9 should satisfy. But we'll have to perform in-depth testing on the camera, new Snapdragon 845 processor and battery life before we can say how Samsung's new hotshots stack up to other flagships. Credit Tom's Guide.